joining me on Fan TV this evening after a 4-1 home defeat against the Milton Keynes Lightning. I've got netminder Adam Long and Owen Griffiths. Guys, that's been a split weekend and perhaps a little bit frustrating tonight, but how do you reflect on a weekend where you get 2 points?
Obviously our aim is 50%. Obviously anything more we do try to get, but I mean, today I thought we played well. We didn't give them too much in our defensive zone. I thought we pressed them hard. I mean, their goalie stood in his head and they stayed tight as a unit. So, I mean, we had chances, but I guess it was a completely different game to last night where everything went in. And
Adam, you must be really pleased with your own performance. You know you're going to be in for a couple of weekends, don't you? And 2 man of the match performances out of 2 games. That's a great testament to some solid netminding. You've played well both games.
Thank you. I played quite well. I think there's still things to improve on. I'm making the same mistakes over and over again, but I guess we've got time in training this week and more games coming up, so yeah, hoping to fix them.
And Owen, your reflections on the weekend, 3 goals I think it is, so you've hit a rich vein of form yourself, so pleased about that, but how do you feel?
It's a bit disappointing about tonight. Obviously at 2-1 it's a 1-goal game and you kind of want to put a bit more pressure on them, but unfortunately they rose to the challenge and they played well, and hats off to them, they did. And but obviously yesterday was a different game. We played well, we played our systems, and to be honest I think we had a few penalties called against us that didn't really help us out, and that's what made it close. But I think we would control most of the game, and tonight it was just a bit more closer and we couldn't get the bounces that we did yesterday.
And I guess after your goal it's gone in, it's reduced the deficit to 2-1. They've responded, and that Lewis Christies goal is the thing, isn't it? That's the game changer, because the momentum moves our way, shifted back to them, and obviously they kick on from there.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously they took the chances when they had them, and it's like I said before, hats off to them. But unfortunately for us, we couldn't put it to bed. But hopefully we can learn, and with the remaining games we've got left, we can do the same.
It's hard to imagine really how close we are to the end of the season. I think it's 3 home league games left. We've got Bracknell. The home fixture this week is Bracknell on Saturday, and that'll give us a different challenge to the challenges that we've faced. They've scored a few goals tonight, so there'll be lots of goals in that game, I would think. Adam, you've had a great weekend. I did say to you before we started the interview, I did want a quick word with you about your trip to Kazakhstan with the GB universities. Reflections on that?
I mean, it was hockey-wise, it was very hard. There's a very different style of play between all the countries we played. Obviously Slovakia completely different to how USA and Canada play. We did get our first win there, which was obviously nice. We went there as the underdogs and expected to come bottom, but we ended up coming 10th out of 12. So overall, yeah, it was a good trip, and the facilities and everything were just amazing to play in and live in, like, the professional lifestyle for 2 weeks.
It sounds good. You'll get used to that. I didn't think there was too much wrong with the Phantoms game tonight. I thought it was a game that against many other teams we might have got something out of. I thought that's as good an away performance I've seen a team put in here. And of course they've taken the three games whilst we've taken 2 down there. It does set it up for the cup final really nicely.
Yeah, it does. Obviously, it's kind of like a look in to see what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, we can go there and smash them 10-0. They could turn around and smash us 10-0. You just don't know. It just depends what happens, and I'm sure the boys will be ready, and we'll be looking to get the cup.
Thanks for joining us. I sense the disappointment in you, but actually, like I say, not too much wrong in the Phantoms' performance tonight, and we'll see you on Wednesday and then at home on Saturday.